Hey everybody, I just wanted to welcome you. My name is Jamie Westerman, and I really wanted to chat with the people that are Happy Thrive customers who are now thinking, wait a second, I can get this for free? Or who are thinking, well, I don't know, my, girlfriend or my sister or whoever, is talking about Thrive to other people and she's actually making some commission doing that. Maybe that's something that I want to do. And so my first thought about that is I don't know very many people in this business who started out thinking, I'm going to make a business out of this. Most of the people that start thriving really just want to be a happy customer. They want the product to work for them. They want to feel amazing. They're not thinking ahead. And I know that's how I was thinking. But when I found out that I could get Thrive for free, I thought, well, I should probably do that. I don't want to pay for this every month. And then when I found out that it was free to be a promoter and I could still get my Thrive for free and then maybe make a little commission on the side, I was like, well, that's kind of a no-brainer, right? So maybe you're in that boat. Maybe you're thinking, okay, I think that's a great idea. If you're somebody who has not switched over to promoter yet, you've never bought a promoter pack, you would be eligible for the VIP bonuses, which I chat about in a different video, and we can certainly chat more about one-on-one, or you can chat about with your sponsor. If you're somebody that maybe you've been doing this for a while, maybe at once upon a time you bought a promoter package because you got a great deal on it, and so you've technically been a promoter for a while, but you've never really actively promoted the product. I have lots and lots of people who do that. And you're thinking now, okay, yeah, I do want to know more about that side. Or maybe you have kind of been talking to people about it, but you want to know how to get a little bit more involved. And so a couple of things to kind of just get yourself started. One, check in with yourself and be like, how comfortable am I, really talking to other people about this product? Am I going to use social media? Am I going to wear my DFT somewhere where people can see it? How am I going to do this, right? When I started, I really just made a couple of posts on social media. I wasn't hardly ever using social media. If you looked at my social media now, you would find that hard to believe because I use it a lot now. That has just come with increased confidence and with my business and all of those things, but I never posted on social media before, rarely. And so I just decided I was going to put myself out there a little bit, and I started posting maybe once a day. I don't really even remember. Those posts would oftentimes look like, hey, I'm wearing this sticker. Here's what it's doing for me. Really straightforward, right? If that's not something that you're doing yet, absolutely start sharing that side and using your social media. You don't have to go crazy. You don't have to post about it all day, every day, here and there. Maybe a couple times a week, maybe once a week. Maybe you want to do more. That's totally fine. Post about what Thrive has done for you, not about the product, not about what it is. People don't care about that. They want to know what your story is. Your people want to know about you and why this product has helped you. And so start with that. If you're kind of like, oh, I don't know if I want to share my story yet, Lavelle has a Facebook fan page. You can literally go to your Facebook and Google LE-VEL, and you can like that page. If you haven't done that already, do it. And there's stories there all the time, all day. They're posting new stories, and you can share those stories. That is how I actually started thriving. My girlfriends were telling me about Thrive, and I was like, you guys are crazy. And instead, I was reading these stories that they were posting, thinking, ooh, that one's a nurse. I'm a nurse. She thinks it works. I probably trust her because she's a nurse. Like, whatever it was going on in my brain that I wasn't trusting my friends, but I was reading these other stories was, it's just how it clicked for me. And so you can be sharing those stories. If you have somebody who then comes to you and says, what is this Thrive stuff? And you're like, holy shit, somebody's talking to me. I don't know. Oh my God, I don't know. I just know what it's doing for me. Say to them, okay, here's the deal. This stuff is crazy. Like, I feel amazing. I don't know a lot about it. I want to connect you with somebody and they know way more about it than I do. Or don't even ask and just put them in a message thread on a text message if you have their phone number, or on Facebook Messenger or wherever, with your upline, whoever that person is that signed you up, and maybe another leader that you've been introduced to. Make it a party. right? We put a couple people in a group thread and we start talking about the Thrive experience, and it's super fun. And in that way, maybe you have a leader who's like, I'm willing to offer some of your people samples to help you get growing. Or maybe you've ordered a package of Thrive and you're like, I'm willing to give some of this away to see if, maybe a little business starts. There's all sorts of ways to do this. You don't have to know all the answers, because that is what your leader is for. That is what I'm for. And so whatever that looks like for you, just connecting those people and using that leadership, whatever you're doing or thinking right now about, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do this. This is all brand new for me. It needs to be perfect before I get started. I don't know. Put that all aside. Most people start this business before they're ready, and that's what you should do too. Just go for it. You're gonna hear people talking about free accounts. What I do when somebody is, wanting more information, I say, give me your email. I'd love to get you some more information. I make them a free account, or I have them make a free account. You have a Facebook link. Get in touch with your promoter to help you figure out what that is. A Lavelle link. And then you make that person a free account, or they make it, and then you tell them how to get in there and what's in there, and there's all sorts of information in there, right? Again, if they have questions, connect them up. That is huge. If you have somebody who's then ready to sample or ready to order or whatever, get them on the phone. That's the best way to connect them, because as soon as you get them on the phone with somebody else who's able to provide them with all the information that they need in a very succinct way, number one, you're going to learn. And number two, they're going to be like, oh, okay, perfect. This one's been doing this for 6 years. Wow, awesome. Maybe my friend has only been using this for a couple of months, but this gal, she's got it down. She's been using this for a long time. And so using that connection call to really, boost their confidence and get them excited, alongside with, a message thread if you've had that done or whatever, alongside of you touching base with them one-on-one, that can be very valuable. So those free accounts are huge. If you're like brand new starting and you're like, I don't even know where to go with this, post on social media, ask your friends, hey, I would love to share this with you. This is like nothing obligatory here, but could I have your email and could we get this set up so you can just poke around and look at it? Aim for getting 100 free accounts in your first 30 days. That's a lot, but if you do that, now all of these people are going to start getting emails from the company. Not a lot. Nobody's going to get harassed, but they've got a foot in the door, right? And you've already got somebody who said yes to you about something. Maybe they're not ordering the product yet, but they've already said yes. And I have had free accounts for 5 years who have then come back and ordered. The other thing is, if you do have some people who listen and they're like, yes, I want to do this, let them know that they can thrive for free. Let them know all of those things that are an opportunity that you're thinking about. We have something in our business that we call the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this is something that you can kind of play with, but it's basically just a guide. And so essentially we say that we reach out to or connect with 5 people a day. Maybe that's on social media. Maybe you're responding to somebody's story or just connecting, right? Maybe you're asking a direct question. Hey, I don't know if you've seen, but I have this sticker. It really gives me a lot of energy. Do you want to give it a try? What do you think? 5 connections a day. As you get further in the business, we say that's the 5, right? Then 4 is 4 follow-ups. So following up with people who maybe made a free account with you, who had questions, who, are a new customer. If you're not at that stage yet where you don't have anyone to follow up yet, that's fine. Double down and reach out to more people and connect with more people. We say the 3 is 3 Facebook posts a day. Keep in mind that's for people who have been doing this for a little bit of time, and that is not 3 Thrive-related Facebook posts a day. I maybe talk about Thrive once a day, maybe sometimes more if I'm really into it, sometimes none, right? But I'm posting on social media so people see my face and they can connect with me and they know who I am, because people will buy products from somebody that they know and they like and they trust. And if I'm active on social media, they're gonna know me better. They're gonna trust me more, right? Again, this can all be about lifestyle things or giving value to people and sharing a positive quote or whatever that looks like for you. And then 2 is just making new connections every day, adding a couple people to your list. If you're brand new, make a list. Write down a list of all the people in your life that you think need Thrive. Think of your mom friends. Think of your think of your family members. Think of people who need energy. Think of people who complain that they can't sleep well. Think of people who complain that their joints hurt, right? make yourself a list and start kind of working off of that list. And then the last one thing is to connect with your leader. And so that's the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That connecting with your leader should be done every day. Or one of the leaders on your team, if you've got a couple people who are, like, oh, I want to do this too. But you can do that daily or every other day, whatever feels right for you. Don't let what you see other people do stop you, because we all started as a brand new person who knew nothing about this business. I do not know very many people who even came into this business with direct sales background. So you do not need that at all. But just kind of consider, who can I help? How could this help somebody that I love, that I care about? How could this give another mom more energy? How could maybe the business side help somebody? I mean, there's a lot of different avenues that you can go with this, but don't overthink it. Just go for it. Get in touch with your person. Let them guide you and help you and connect you. That's what we're here for, and we just love it. So there is nothing better than being a happy customer and then all of a sudden realizing, number one, I got my Thrive for free, and number two, oh my gosh, now I actually got a little paycheck. This is pretty amazing, right? So, all right, you guys, thanks for tuning in today. I appreciate all of you, and hopefully we'll get to connect and chat soon. Bye.